Good morning. It's Winsome Gunning, about to go down into my garden and do some pruning. It's that time of year, just after summer, when, well, it's just going into autumn. The cooler, crispy nights gets very warm during the day, but there's just so much to do. It feels overwhelming, but how I deal with that is just by doing a little bit each day. So, or whenever I can. And today I can, so I'm heading down to prune and make some more light. If I get time, I'll do some work on the soil. But I thought I'd take you along on the journey and just show you what I'm doing and how it impacts the light to the garden. Thank you for watching, and if you can, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. So here I am down in the garden, and this is the first area of soil that I cleared, just letting it lie fallow for the time being. I keep on digging in all the food scraps in there, trying to build up the richness. I'll put some of the compost I've created in there later. I'm creating compost in pots just over there. And yesterday I came down and did some pruning. I cut down all these banana leaves, which I've put where my path is. And that tree was getting so tall, but it's given no fruit. The last time I cut the leaves down, I noticed it had a bunch of fruit afterwards. So we'll see if that happens again this time. So walking along, I've been down and dropped my cigatures. That's the lovely big cigature that I use. It's very long, and I need a tall one. It's not too heavy though, and I can manage it quite well. And here's where we dug up the cassava. The leaves are already just about drying down, and be really easy to just give that a dig over and chop them in. Might get that done today, but I'm not sure, because this is the area where I'm going to be cutting back. It's just not getting enough, won't get enough winter light with all this growth, and the under canopy trees in the fruit forest are going to be deprived of light in winter. So that's my task today. I started a little bit of pruning of the trees over here last night. They don't look a lot different. I try not to be too aggressive, but I just take away the tall bits that are taking the light. So now I'm going to start. I'll show you how much I achieve. So here I am down in the garden after a good pruning session, and there's sunlight. The whole agenda is to let more light in as the days get cooler. But I have managed to achieve more light to this area. So this little lime tree now has light. The little lemon tree, which is struggling over here, has light. And I've discovered that there's lots of blossom on the starfruit tree. I still need to do more pruning around it, but now it's got air and light. Let me find some of the blossom. It's just starting. Just a little, but it's all over the tree, and that tree was just getting very little light. So I'll need to do more around that one. It needs a lot more light, and but I've started. There's one up there in the sunlight, beautiful little blossom up there, if you can see it, just on. But a lot more light needs to come through. But what I've done for that tree is it'll get more afternoon light, and I've taken the top of that. Here's the proof. I'm not just talking through it. All laid out here on the ground, all around. What I've cut down. Doesn't seem a lot to someone who's got a probably professional gardener, but for someone like me, that's quite a lot of pruning with a very tall cigature. But still a lot more to be done, but that'll do for today. And the dragon fruit tree that's growing over here and has given some lovely dragon fruit. It's got light now, so maybe there'll be some flowers. It's a lot of pruning, a lot of work. It's only the start. but so good. This was the very dark area where when I dug up the plants last week, the cassava. That was quite dark, but now it's got sunlight right through it. So just walk back through the garden, just picking up, and oh, what a joy to get that light in, but so much more to do. But that's about all I can do for today. It's quite a massive task, so I'm just walking back, looking at all the sunlight now coming through. Oh, I just realised I've lost my sunglasses. I have to go back and look for them. Found the sunglasses. Oh, what a relief. Found the sunglasses. Oh, what a relief. I seem to be losing things lately. But it's so beautiful. Look at the sunlight now. The moringa's getting all that beautiful light. And there again, you can see all the cuttings from today. And the beautiful starfruit tree in the corner there. Getting light and air and sunlight. The canopy is lovely to have, the canopy trees, but when they get too tall, we just have to remove them and let the underlayer get some light. I took the top off the custard apple tree. It's getting really tall. So let's just walk back. So we're starting, and you can see that although I have the food forest, it's taken a lot of shaping over the years to get it to where it is now, and I'm working on it constantly. It's the next cassava tree that needs to be pruned. Yeah. So I'm upstairs now to have a nice cup of tea, but thank you for joining me in my work today. I'm looking back, and yes, you can see light coming through in that area. So much more to do. Thank you for watching, and I'd love you to subscribe. Bye now.